decks. We have for the earth signs, we have for the air signs, we have for the fire signs, and then we have for the water signs. We're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, to my water signs, let's go. So as of right now, y'all know I'm a little bit loud, or I'm a little bit excited because of the last reading that we had, and I'm hoping that it does bleed into this, but if it doesn't, that's fine. Y'all know that energy will manifest itself in any way, shape, or form that it wants to. So let's go ahead and continue. Wow, of course. So basically, of course, what is a reading? What is a pick a deck reading without tarot? So basically, for my tarot cards, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the King of Cups. Oh my freaking goodness. Okay, so here we go. So the way I'm triggered, and I'm smiling extremely hard right now. Oh my god, I'm smiling extremely hard, and the reason is because, for one, when I see things like this, it's like there's this energy that wants to be with you, and the thing is that this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, you know. And even though I'm feeling for a lot of people that this may be romantic, I feel like this is like something wanting to present itself to you, and this is something on a very deeply emotional level. Obviously, we have so many cups here, and the thing about it is that the King of Cups is it's a provider in his own way. And let me tell you something about the King of Cups, in my opinion, because it doesn't always have to be about somebody wanting to be with you. But let's just take a look at him for a second. In my opinion, in my own spiritual opinion, I feel like he would be that energy that you would seek for guidance, and that you would seek for emotional intelligence or advice on emotional intelligence and how to be, right? And the thing is that when it comes to the King of Cups, in my opinion, he is so amazing, because he would be like the one that you'd find with his pocket knife, you know, cutting an apple, or eating, you know, an apple with his pocket knife. You ever seen those, you know, those old men that do that? He reminds me of that. That's the energy that he brings, because he has this presence that is extremely inviting, and you find yourself gravitating towards him because he indeed is an emotional provider, because he's been there, he's done that. He's very gentle, right? He is very gentle, and he doesn't play about the ones that he loves. When it comes to the Knight of Cups, and it's so amazing when it comes to the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, it's like, first there was this innocence, oh my god, this is so amazing. Guys, listen to this, look at this. 3 peas in a pod. These are like 3 different generations. I'm not even kidding. What I'm feeling coming from this is that at one stage, at one point in your life, you were like, you know what, this is something that I wanted to be presented with. I have this spark of, you know, of passion. I have this spark that I want to share this with people. You know, I want to share my purity. I want to share that because I feel like that's something that I really do love. And now that it's like I'm starting to now understand, and now I want to start working on this thing, I want to start working on this, that way I actually am able to present this to other people. And the thing about, and that's what the Page of Cups, and then with the Knight of Cups coming in, is that yes, of course, you know, a lot of people see him as like the knight in shining armor, but it doesn't always have to be, you know, romantic, or maybe it is romantic for you. That's perfectly fine. But what I want to say to that is that he is at a stage in his life where he is ready to say, you know what, I've learned what I needed to learn, I've shared what I needed to share, I am ready to give that to you now. I am presenting this to you because I've worked so hard on myself. I've worked so hard on shining up my armor, so that when I present myself to you, I am exactly who you need me to be. I am exactly who I need to be for you, because I've already known, and I already understand that I am who I need to be for myself, and I want to extend that to you. And then when he gets older, he realizes, look, now that I am established, I can start teaching others what I have learned from. And the thing is that this is divine masculine energy. This is a part of the divine masculine energy. It is. And this is something that is so joyous, it's so loving, it's so understanding, it's so gentle, but at the same time it's rustic. It's this it's like this scent. The scent that I'm getting is like a musk scent, but it's also kind of infused with some type of like spice and flowers. And this is something that I feel like a lot of people are gravitating towards, because there's this energy of, I just want to hug you, I just want to pour everything into you, because I know that no matter what, I am safe with you. I know that emotionally I am safe. I know that you have exactly what I need in order to create this thing, or in order to, whatever you have, I am willing to accept that. And what the divine is saying is that, look, yes, I am presenting you with this because this is something that is extremely fulfilling. This, in my opinion, is something that is so emotional and so deep. And it's like you are ready to get your feet wet. It is, and it's okay. And you are being urged to get your feet wet. And what I'm also sensing, I'm seeing a lot of sparkling things. I'm seeing like a lot of glitter. I'm not sure why I'm seeing so much glitter and like so many sparkling things, but this is something. And I'm also hearing like bells ringing for some odd reason. I'm hearing like bells, and I'm seeing all these like sparkling lights and things of that nature. I don't know if somebody's getting married. You know, somebody may be getting married, or somebody may have just gotten married, but I'm seeing a lot of sparkling things, a lot of flowers, a lot of white flowers, and a lot of white and yellows and pinks. I'm seeing a lot of that right now. And the thing is that this could absolutely be someone getting married. Somebody may have just started a new life for themselves. And the thing is that you don't even have to be getting married to a person. This could be you actually coming to terms, or you marrying that thing that was destined for you. It doesn't have to be a person. Right? This is you conjoining and making a bond, and you bonding with that thing, and you presenting yourself in this way, and it also being presented to you because it wants to love, it wants to be loved, and it's willing to be loved. It is joy and love. It's so amazing. And what I also want to say to this is that what's triggering me is that the cobra brings about wisdom. The cobra brings about understanding. He also brings about understanding. He also brings about wisdom. And that's what that is. Emotional wisdom. You using your emotional wisdom in order to get to where you need to go, and you sharing that with people because you know they need it. This is you sharing your compassion. This is you teaching others how to be compassionate, how to be who they need to be. This is you teaching them that. So this is definitely a teaching lesson. I follow my inner guidance. You are literally looking to the stars to be guided. And the thing is about what I'm also seeing about with the King of Cups is that he is an emotional provider. Once again, he does provide, and he knows exactly what to do. He knows exactly what to say, and he knows exactly how to feel. He is wise in that. And it's so amazing. Because what I'm seeing is that, and I'm going to just kind of point these cards out. We have Ride the Wave. We have You Are Destined for Greatness on the Wings of Love. We have Dolphin, Intelligence, Grace, Playfulness. You are being guided to be like a child. Have fun and enjoy life. Be playful, spontaneous, enthusiastic, and carefree. Find what excites you. Make your mark in the world. We are here to experience, expand, and create what we desire. And then we have Luck is on your side. New Moon in Sagittarius. Focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. To be honest with you, and I'm just gonna say this because I feel like what I want to do right now is I just feel like this is something that you are riding the wave. The thing about the dolphin is that the dolphin, it has superior intellect, it has superior intuition, it has superior everything. Dolphins are like and this is not to say, and just hear me out, guys. Just hear me out. Dolphins are like the spiritual leaders of are one of these spiritual leaders of the ocean, apart from whales. And the thing is about with the dolphin is that they are so highly intuitive. They know the waters. They know how to ride the wave. They know when to come up for air. They know how to flow with the waters. They know how to flow with that. They know how to dive deep. They know how to go to the bottom and they know how to play. They know how to create play. And the thing is that what I'm also seeing with that is with the Page of Cups. Know how to play. Know how to use your intuition, but also know how to use your imagination in order to create what you've been wanting to create with the universe. Because what the universe is saying is that yes, you've been cracked open, but now I want to pour into you. Your vase has been cracked. Your glass has been cracked and it's been broken. But now that I see the pieces that are separate, I see them for what they are. And what I want to do is I want to mold you into something new. And I want to pour a new life substance into you. I want you to share your gifts with the world. I want you to share your emotions with the world. I want you to be vulnerable because people need that. And who better to give them to than you? Who better to share that wisdom? It is through art that you are able to warp through your reality. It is through art that you're able to reach spots and people that nobody has or has ever had the courage to do. This is you using your art form. You are literally the walking embodiment of art. Use yourself. Be the vessel that the world needs. Be the vessel. Because this is something that is beyond you. This is something that is for the greater collective. And at this time, right now, I am calling my water signs, and I feel really emotional because right now we need you. This world needs your art. This world needs your intuition. The world needs you. As as an embodiment of art, we need your spirituality. We need your playfulness. We need to be reminded to love. We need to be reminded to be compassionate. We need to be reminded we need to be shown wisdom. We need to know what that looks like and what that feels like. We need you more than we ever have. We need you so much right now. And what I want to say is that you are so amazing at processing information when it comes to your emotions. You are so amazing when it comes to that. And we need that. Present yourself to us. We are waiting for you. All right, I'm so sorry about that. My camera died, but I wanted to just go ahead and continue real quick from my water sign. So the thing is that I don't want you to feel pressured when it comes to anything, because I don't want you to end up, drowning, in your own emotions. But the thing is that, and this is not to say that you don't know how to hold yourself accountable when it comes to your emotions. But what I was feeling was that just remember that this world, we are so blessed to have you. And one of the things that I want to say is that I am so grateful, and that there are those of us who are extremely grateful for your gifts. We are so happy at the fact that you know how to be vulnerable, you know how to dive deep within your feelings, and you know how to bring the excitement, you know how to use your imagination. You've been to the height of your feelings, you've been to the low of your feelings, and you've also known how to nurture. And yes, I'm speaking to Scorpio, Pisces, and obviously Cancer. Yes, because you are our water signs. And it's because of you three that we are reminded to feel. We are reminded to feel and to be who we are. We are reminded to really allow our feelings and tap into our feelings so that we are able to tap into our divine essence. You remind us of that, and we are so grateful for you. You have deep emotional and spiritual wisdom. It's like, the thing is, and what I'm also triggered to say is that your emotion is like it's like the intellect. You have a very sharp emotional intellect. Let's just call it that. Let's just call it an emotional intellect. You have a very sharp and keen sense of emotional intellect. You do. And that is what the world needs right now. The world needs to be reminded of, of the wisdom. The world needs to be reminded of who it is, and, and what we're set forth to do. The thing is that you were destined for greatness. You were destined to ride the wave. And the thing is that you got the dolphin twice. Ride the wave. Intelligence, grace, playfulness. There's a graceful energy about you. There is something that people gravitate towards naturally. There's something, and it's like they see you and they're comfortable, and it's like they're finally being able to be held afloat because you have been there in so many different ways. You've been there. There's nothing that you've seen. You've been to the abyss. You've been to the void. You are in the void, and you understand that on a very spiritual level. You welcome death and rebirth. You welcome that because you know that in order for you to really be anything, you have to understand your feelings. You have to be open, and you have to be able to have enough courage to travel to the abyss of your feelings, because that is where you meet yourself, whether you're at your highest point or your lowest point. And you know that. The thing about dolphins is that they are so playful, and they are just so intellectual. They are so observant, and they just know. I understand that there are some negative, thoughts about dolphins, and that's perfectly fine. But at the same time, we do exist in a realm of duality. But let me tell you this, we're focusing on the good aspects of this because that is what we are feeling, to be quite honest. You are allowing yourself to flip through the water. You are allowing yourself to flip out of the water and to dive head first into this, because and the thing is that when I see you coming up and when you're flipping and when you splash back down into the water, it's like this. The thing that I am seeing is I'm seeing all these sparkles and all these things sparkling when you hit the water, and the water comes up splashing everywhere, but it's splashing in like glitter. It's like a pool of gold. It's like a pool. It's just so many beautiful things. And the thing is that is what the world needs right now. We need to be reminded of the beauty and being compassionate. We need to be reminded of the beauty We need to be reminded of that. And for those people, you know, that are that you know, say that they suffer from anger issues and things like that, the reason is because you got to be remembered to get used to feeling, to get used to that, because that is something that is beautiful, and that is something that we need to do, and it's fine. Ride the wave. Allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to feel. And the thing is, it's so funny because we actually have someone riding on a dolphin. That's a mermaid. And it's so amazing. You see that? That's a mermaid. That is a mermaid on there. And that mermaid is just sitting there basking in everything. We are connected to everything. We are. And dolphins know that. And we all have our place in this reality. We all have our place in the universe. We all have our place. And we are connected. And it is through art that we are able to connect with everything. It is through art that we are able to go to places that we've never been. It is through art that we are able to travel through these different places, and that we are able to connect with other people. We are, and it's through art. Share your art, share your gift, whether it's poetry, whether it's, you know, music, whether it's dancing. We need this. We need this in order to create in order to, you know, submit ourselves and to crawl into this womb space of love and joy, of encouragement, positivity. That way we can be birthed new beings. That way we can be birthed and we can meet our soul tribe. That is what this is. That is what this is for. And what better people than to do this than you? You are so amazing. You are everything. And we love you so much. And that is what I have for you right now. You are so wise. You are presenting us with so many things. You are coming to save us. And you know, and this is not to say that the other signs don't have what it takes. That's not what this is. But you, as a water sign, you are coming to help us. You are doing everything that you can. Remind yourself that it is okay. You may be healing from things that you don't talk about. And you know what? That's okay. But understand that we see you. People who are highly intuitive see you. What I'm also called to say is to loosen up a little bit. Don't be so uptight. And I think I might be talking to Scorpios when I'm saying this. Remind yourself to be a little bit more open. It's okay for you to be deep. I understand that you have trust issues, but understand that if you're going to not trust people this much, and more than likely it's because of your intuition, that's cool. Understand that you can trust the divine. And when you trust the divine, understand that the divine also embodies itself through people. There are people here that you can trust. You have to just be open, and you have to allow yourself to fall through. You have to allow yourself to see that. Everyone is not the same, and that is okay. I want you to remember that. Everyone is not the same. It's okay that you don't have any expectations for people. That's perfectly fine. And again, I know that you are healing from shit that you don't talk about. I know that you are healing. You have scars in places that some of us have never been. And this is not to compare your traumas to ours. But what I am saying is that use that in order to help others. Use that. You know, and maybe you feel like you're not obligated to. That's perfectly fine, because you're not obligated to. But you, as a being, you have a calling to do this. You have a calling to present your wisdom to the world. You have a calling for that. And that calling is so strong. Use it. Be it. Feel it. See the vision. Feel the vision. Be the vision. See the vision. Feel the vision. Be the vision. Visionary. Be the visionary. Be the legend. It's so amazing. The mystical creatures. This is so amazing to me, because this is so much full of love. Like, this is love like no other. This is love that you've never felt before. This is love that I've never felt before. And this is honestly coming directly from source. Nobody will ever be able to love us the way that the divine does. And the reason is because the divine, our shattering, is the act of love. Our shattering to create in the void, to remind ourselves of who we truly are, to understand what we are, where we are, and why we're here. Art will help us gain a better perception of that. So use your art. Be the art. There is power in art. There is so much power in vulnerability. There is so much power in emotion. There is so much power in drive. And what better person to know that than you? I love you so much, and I hope that this message helped you. I hope that this message does help you open up a little bit. I hope that this message does encourage you to share your light with others, to share your water with others, because we love you and we do need you. Have a good day, loves. Thank you so much, everyone, for your love and support. I really do highly appreciate that. I also wanted to take the time out to invite you all into our sacred space. If you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. We would love to have you a part of our Eden family. Also, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Magick of Eden. There you will find daily readings. You will also find videos on messages that Spirit has guided me to give you. Thank you so much again for your love and support. I highly appreciate you, and I really do welcome you into this journey where we are here to transform into our higher selves. I love you so much, and again, thank you for your support. See you soon.